Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to my channel, T Mike React. I got some crazy videos that's gonna have you question everything you thought you knew. Now, without any further ado, we gonna get right into the video, y'all.
Hello, everybody. I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes. As today is my birthday,
Happy birthday,
so
honey.
I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys.
Y'all, I don't know about this Kai Sinet. I understand that he said he's going through some mental changes. As I watch this video, I'm just like, that's not the same Kai, fool. It looked like he was reading off a script. I'ma say it, mental health is nothing to be played with. So if his mental is really messed up, then I hope he pulled through that shit. Cause that shit is tough. But y'all, listen to his whole video. And y'all let me know, do y'all think that's the Kai you accustomed to hearing? Not even because he's saying he's going through mental issues. It's just the way he's talking and everything. Everything just seemed a little off. And then I still go back to the Streamer University jump when he was outside and he told people, God is king. He said, keep God first. And people was looking at him. He was like, no, I'm serious. Like he had the little regret face. And he was just like, no, I'm serious. Keep God first. It just made me think, I know he's about to have one of the craziest moments next year. I'm just hoping he didn't give nothing up for that role. And if he did, that can factor into why his mental can be fucked up. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it down below in the comments. I fuck with you, KC3, so I'm hoping you didn't do that.
I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not real familiar with Kai that. Period. Like I understand he's probably one of the biggest things on YouTube, and I've seen a video here and there, but I'm not real. Like, what is it trying to say? He sold his soul to get to a certain level? Y'all let me know in the comments.
Well, we got another crazy map with crazy drawings, and we'll start with the one you see right here. This is what I do. I dive into old maps, and this time I'm gonna let you all tell me what it is, and put it in the comments what you think this is. This is the first crazy one. This is a 1450 map. I'll zoom in as much as I can. Tell me what you think that looks like to you, and then we'll go on. There's a lot of crazy creatures on this one. I did one on it before, but I found more. Now these are obviously, the kings and queens of various. Here's my other craziness. There's more coming. What do you see? Oh, here we go. We're on this side. I'll have to flip it over, but after that dude there, we go over here. Let me know what you think this is. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks like the land of fire, so I don't know. But you tell me what you think that area is there too. It's pretty crazy. Way past, you can see where the Red Sea is right there, so it would be down below. So this would be a part of Africa down here. Interesting, and there's the islands along it. Cool. Also along the sea here. Tell me what this is. So everybody tell me what this is.
Question: the old maps. You think the people was making them off the things they actually saw or stories they've heard? And if it's from stories they heard, the ones that told these stories, did they witness these things? Do y'all feel these things were real at one point? All right, let's keep going.
Right here. Go ahead and let me know what you think that is. Let's hold it for a second. And then we got this here. What do you think this is? Obviously, we all know what that is, but it's a little different there. But check this one out here. Like we're holding the cell phone, right?
Sirens, mermaids,
Alright, what else we got over here?
sea monsters.
I'll zoom out so you can kind of see the whole map. It's pretty wild. It's zoom back in again.
What was the name of the landmass? Did they say?
All kinds of writing around it. It's definitely rather old.
If y'all able to screenshot
Want a
that,
link to it? You know
translate
what to do.
that.
Hit me in the comments. If you can't find it in the comments, me got it hidden, so you might have to message me, but I'll get you the link on it if you'd like to look at it yourself, because you can get in detail. And you can flip it too. Check this out. Boom.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Flip it
y'all.
around and you can see it the right side up. So you have this lady here, and you have this dude here, but I have no idea what he's holding there. What do you think he's holding? Is it an instrument? I don't know what it is. Just weird.
Was it like something like them bugle,
Around it too.
ram's horn bugles or something?
And then obviously look at all the castles, right? 1450 castles built out everywhere in this area, like everywhere. But here's the other crazy one that you're gonna have to tell me what you think. Not the horses and the people. And even though that second one looks a little larger, bigger head.
Is his hat on
The
fire?
first one, just saying. But this is what I was talking about. Alright, we'll start with the dude with holding the horse, right? So
What is he doing with
I'll
this
just let you
animal?
comment and tell me all about this one, what you think that is. I know what I think it is, but that was
Yo, that's
there.
disgusting.
And then here's the other really strange one, right? Now, obviously, I think that's a giant. I'll just tell you that right now. I don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. But these two people are praying to this individual. Who is this?
Nephilim?
Interesting. Found it really, really interesting.
Demigods?
Yeah, is it Jesus? Is Jesus black? Just saying.
Ooh.
Guy.
Ooh. What a theory, huh?
It was just really, really interesting. Was Jesus a giant? I don't know. These are just theories, thoughts, comments. I'm just talking out.
Obviously, whoever made this, they definitely gave color to the skin, because look at the person that's getting ready to do something to the animal that they shouldn't be doing. Something that you probably hear like the boys in the country doing to the cows and the sheeps and stuff. But I mean, I'm just saying, y'all. Let's keep going.
Channel only TikTok. That's all it is. But let me know what you think in the comments there. Oh, yeah. Just in time for the holidays, right? Check that out.
Santa
Not
Claus?
only riding, but holding a hawk at the same time.
What does that mean?
What's
the arch? What's that? Yeah, I was about to say, what is that?
But anyways, that was cool. I missed that one the first time around on this one. See if there's anything else on the map that's kind of cool and crazy.
Is that a different world within the world?
The cities built out, but no other crazy drawings.
Would that be considered underground?
See here, those are all the weird, crazy anomalies on this, and every map has something a little different, but this one was just wild. Look at the castles, though. They certainly are built out, that's for sure. Focus around so I can see that better. Wow, look at those.
Tartaria?
Amazing. Can you imagine, like, coming up to one of these back in 1400s? It'd be insane. Look how tall they are, too. We're not talking like, what, these look like they're 3-4 stories tall. Let me know what you think about that, too.
Maybe more.
And if you want anything else, if you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you stayed here this long, that means you do like my content, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate the support. I also opened up a subscription channel, just for people who really want the deep dive on stuff I won't say here, and kind of all my personal thoughts and some of the things that I have found and taking pictures of and taking videos of. So anyways, yeah, like the suns and the stars and all kinds of other shit. I've had feet on the ground also, and I'll show you some of that. Oh, here we got Italy right here, so at least I got some bearings. Saw that, and this goes right over to the Holy Land, so we might as well just check that out before we finish up. Alright, so check that out. Is that like a dude in red right there, standing on top of the, what is that? Somebody tell me what that is. I mean, obviously I know it's Jerusalem, holy area, but it just looks really interesting. You got these 3 parts of water there.
A lot of questions.
Let's say Judah down there.
A lot more questions than answers.
Maybe that's a different place altogether. Interesting.
What language is that?
Anyways, thanks again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Sorry I ramble a little bit sometimes, but I have fun with these maps.
The Queen.
Until next time.
Red hair. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that in the comments.
16 million for whales in Africa. So where are the whales, Mr. Beast? Where are they? That's what people are saying. They want to know where the whales are at, Mr. Beast. The ones you built in Africa? Where are they? People are saying there could be somebody by the wells right now that didn't help build.
My question is not so much where are the wells, is when they build these wells, what's going to be in the well? Like what V words are they going to put in the water that the people are going to be consuming? The V, you know. Well, let's keep going.
That's charging people for the water. This is what people are saying, guys. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I'm in New York. I am not in Africa. But it makes you think. It makes you think. Maybe somebody in Africa can answer this question, right? Because I can't answer this question. I'm in New York. But this is what people are saying. I did not say this. You know who else says something like that? That streamer called Clavicular? Something like that? Yeah, he said something like that. It wasn't me. So don't come to me talking about anything about water and wells in Africa and things in different continents. I only know what's going on here, barely. I only know what's going on in New York, you hear me? And for all I know, those wells are doing just fine and everybody's drinking free water, right? Because this video is for its same purpose only. I don't know nothing that's going on in Africa. But this is what people are saying, so I'm just asking you guys. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this.
So if you haven't heard what's going on in Pacific Washington, parts of it are completely underwater.
Yeah, real quick before you continue, how many of y'all have heard about what's going on in the northwest? Like the flooding, the power outage, the total devastation. Like, it's crazy to think about what's going on. And to them people over there, it's like apocalyptic. It's wild, man. Prayers go out to the people out there, man. Yeah.
And the reasoning for it all is because they're saying that the levees have broken and they are currently at a level 3 evacuation. And one of the levees that broke is the one that holds the White River. There are homes that are flooded. There are vehicles that are flooded. There are even parts where the water, as you can see here, are completely covering the vehicles. As a matter of fact, take a look at this. This is insane.
This is just crazy.
Exactly. Prayers up to Washington.
Wild. Yeah, do all Congress Jesus. Oh my God.
And the scary part is there are people in boats that are riding around through their own neighborhoods. As you can see here, evacuations are underway in Washington following life-threatening flash floods. So if you are anywhere near this and you can hear me or you can hear the warnings, it's time to get out. So once again, this is a life-threatening situation in Pacific Washington. So if you know people out there and you could communicate with them if you haven't heard from loved ones or friends, tell them it's time to go and get out. Prayers up to everyone affected by this, and may they all make it out safe and sound. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Okay. My conspiracy mind just got to going. Remember what just happened up there in the mountains in, was it the Carolinas, the West Virginia? The flood? Up the mountain? They said it was an atmospheric river? I say geoweather modification. What minerals have they found in that area? Because I think it's going to be a massive land grab. Like right before what happened in California, when the fire, right before the fires happened, they canceled all the fire insurance for the homes and stuff. I wonder, was there any cancellation of any flood insurance in those areas before this took place? Just I don't know. That's just what's on my mind. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
These people are getting us ready for something, so you better pay attention. I just watched that Steven Spielberg Disclosure Day official trailer, and that shit is about to rock a lot of people. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Look at this shit right
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today.
here. I want you to pay attention.
Let's. Today is. Today's.
They're getting us ready for something. This shit is talking through her. Nah. Now you heard all the talks. The 3-Eye Atlas. The Pentagon saying that the Anunnaki will return here. The sightings. The drones. They're trying to get people comfortable just in case something like that does happen. I want you to look at the rest of this shit. Look at this shit. Listen.
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
Listen.
What is it?
You don't believe me if I told you. So I'm gonna show you.
Don't be surprised.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world. All at once.
I want y'all to peep how everything is about disclosure now. You got the age of disclosure that was just on Amazon Prime. Alien sightings. People saying that they actually interacted with aliens. And then you got Disclosure Day. You have other disclosures as well. What are they trying to say?
This video has already hit your...
Okay, hold on. Before we get into this one, let's talk about that last one, disclosure. 50 years ago, you talk about UFOs as whatever you're labeled as a kook. Nuts, crazy. Now the government is letting people know that there are things out there that they're not aware of. But they've been preparing us for years, for decades, with all the Star Trek, with Independence Day, with the Close Encounters. I mean, the list goes on and on. They've been kind of conditioning us for this disclosure. Because if they would have said what was going on back then, man, it probably would have been mass panic all over the place. But you condition the people to think about life outside of just us, then disclosure might not be as shocking to people. But is it disclosure, Project Bluebeam, or a combination? I don't know, y'all. Let's keep going. But this is wild too, y'all. Check this out.
Nearly 4 million views. And once you notice the detail, you won't unsee it. A girl named Tia was casually walking through a clothing store with her friends, just browsing mannequins. Nothing unusual. Until she looked closer at their hands, the paint was peeling off. But underneath, it didn't look like plastic. It looked like skin. Not rubber, not silicone. Something disturbingly human. At first, they thought it had to be some kind of optical illusion. Old mannequins, bad lighting, but the more they stared, the more wrong it felt. So they asked the store employees, and that's when things got even creepier. The staff didn't react at all. They calmly said it was just old paint showing through. No concern, no inspection, no explanation. But Tia and her friends were convinced. They said this wasn't paint, and whatever was underneath wasn't supposed to be there. Eventually, they called the police. According to Tia, officers arrived and removed the mannequins for testing. And that's where the story stops. No updates, no official results. So what do you think? What was really hiding under those mannequins?
I would have checked it for fingerprints or something. I'd have touched it.
Bro, I'm about to show you the craziest footage I have ever seen. This was taken yesterday by a research aircraft going through the eye of a hurricane. And I'm just gonna shut up and show it to you. It's not edited, there's no AI here. It's sped up and reversed and then played forward again.
Yo, most of these clips, my first time is watching it with you guys, so. But this one I actually did take the time to watch, and it is crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, and does that get you to think outside the box? Like, what's really going on?
Let's check this out.
Cat 5. He's reversing. The eye is 10,000 feet. 10 miles. He just flew over the eye. That means this craft has to be moving extremely fast. What y'all think?
Someone explain this. someone explain to me what the fuck this is a shadow of? There's nothing above me. It's not from that pole.
The clip was recorded late at night in a quiet New Jersey parking lot. The creator notices a long, solid shadow stretching across the ground, except there's no figure, no pole, no moving object to create.
What about, hold on, I might have seen where it's coming from, y'all. Right there. Would that be it? The angle would be off. You gotta look at the light and angle of the shadow. Where is it at? No, that can't be it. Sorry about the volume, y'all. This video was just low. But y'all can read to follow along. But that is wild. Matrix, glitch, maybe?
So parts of Pacific Washington are extremely flooded. They're saying that the levees broke and they are now under level 3 evacuation. Mind you, that levee that broke was the levee that holds the White River. You have cars flooded, homes flooded. You have water that is over vehicles. Matter of fact, look at
They say that's a lady caught in the flood. Wait a minute now. Is this AI or... Where is... That's wild. Now this, I'm looking at the symbol up there. I don't think this is...
Mind you, there are thousands of people who are about to lose their homes. There are people evacuating by the dozens. And again, they're saying that anybody in that area needs to leave. They need to go. When these people cut budgets, they can't warn these people effectively about what's about to happen. And look what just happened. If you out there, if you have family out there, better send them some love and tell them to be safe.
Somebody put his message or whatever on top of a different type of video. This is not the United States, y'all.
I'm out.
Almost got me.
Do you still believe that volcanoes erupt because liquid hot magma is bubbling up from the Earth's core?
Isn't that what they tell us?
You should stick around. And if you like dragons, you should stick around too.
They say dragons aren't real.
Once you realize you don't live where you thought you lived, it causes you to question a lot of things you thought you always knew. And volcanoes, they're no different. So I went volcano hunting because I wanted to see what I could see. And I went to Mount Rainier in Washington. And right away I noticed something. And you might not see it right away, but I sure did.
I see it.
Take a look, and then I'll show you.
It's not pareidolia, or is it pareidolia?
Coming clear now? So I thought, maybe this is just a coincidence. Maybe this actually is just pareidolia. So I went to another volcano, and I found another face that looked pretty similar, down to its eyes, and even nose, and mouth. And when you compare two different volcanoes side by side, faces are clearly there, but this isn't even a half of it. Because I kept hunting, and I kept going to volcanoes, and I kept finding remnants of dragons. Do you see this face here, down to its eye, long beak, and its whole dragon body? Again, this isn't even the end of it. This would have been its stomach, where it would have held a whole lot of its fire acid. Next, I went to Mount Vesuvius and found dragon remnants. This one literally looked like it died here. You can see its head here and its mouth, and like it spewed its acid to create this hole.
I don't know. Was he reaching on that last one, y'all? The other ones was convincing.
Brands linked with suspicious things.
Nickelodeon. In Latin, the word means I don't care about God.
Huh?
Google Play. The logo resembles the sigil of Lucifer. Prada. They sell earrings that look like Bell. Balenciaga. In Latin, the word means Baal is the king. Baal is a demon who looks like this. Monster drink. In Hebrew, the brand logo means number 666. And 666 is number of beast in Bible, Google Chrome. The logo has hidden the number of 666, which is 666. Gmail. The logo resembles the Royal Ark apron watch.
What y'all think about that? Leave that in the comments.
That's right, Grover. This is the fiction section. Fiction means it's a made-up story. Fiction means it's a made-up story.
Why is the globe sitting in the fiction section if it's supposed to be, quote unquote, real? I'm just saying, y'all.
Logo resembles the Royal Ark apron watch.
That's right, Grover. This is the fiction section. Fiction means it's a made-up story. Fiction means it's a made-up story.
But why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it. The person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet.
Think about it.
We've got to get all these medieval ideas out of your head. Clear the way for new ideas. Knowledge of man's fabulous discoveries in the centuries ahead. Now that would be a great advantage, boy.
An advantage indeed. If the boy goes about saying the world is round, they'll take him for a lunatic.
The world is round? Yes, that's right. And it also goes around.
What is this?
This is the Earth.
But why is it round?
Well, because the Earth is round.
NASA doesn't want you to know that they just woke up Cthulhu. Back on August 21st, they announced that there was going to be this mission called Operation Deep Cave.
I should have said it sooner, but remember, y'all, don't believe nothing in these videos. It's for entertainment purposes only.
And what they told the public is that it was for research purposes, which was mainly true. But on day 5 of the investigation, they sent out ships with submarines because they thought they found something on the ocean floor. And these submarines were looking for the entrance to a very specific cave, which after a while they found. And I don't know if you can tell what I'm trying to say, but these caves were a little abnormally large, like they could be holding something. Like something very big could have been living in these caves for thousands of years without us realizing it. Now, one of the subs bumped into a wall in the cave and a bunch of rocks fell down, revealing like this whole other area of the cave that they didn't know was there. They heard a really loud bang and then it was silent for a while. There's footage, don't worry. And then what we found out this morning is they heard a roar and the cave began to shake. And some
Good story, or is it some
I said
realness
McDoubles.
to it?
Everybody was like, ha ha ha. I said Taco Hill, ha ha ha. White Casket instead of White Castle, ha ha ha. So I went and looked up Popeye's chicken sandwich. Come to find out, they have over 40 ingredients in the Popeye's chicken sandwich. 32 of them were man-made chemicals. And I said, well, let's see what Chick-fil-A has. Well, black people got an emotional attachment to this Chick-fil-A spot. So when I said Chick-fil-A, over 50 chemicals in the chicken sandwich, over 40 of them were man-made chemicals. I said, so hell, this is a dope sandwich. So they really are flipping birds over there. Inside the beef, there were 21 drugs pumped into cows that were harmful to the human body. This was in the 60s. Because these drugs are in the meat, then you become addicted to it. I even was told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And they were trying to get you to buy the cereal that they was producing. I find myself suffering from illness and sickness unnecessary. The oldest man in the scriptures named Methuselah, 969. How'd you live to be almost 1,000? He ate one meal, fasted 3 days, and then ate another meal. Like that, your body will never have enough toxins to even make you sick. I end up becoming a vegetarian that I feel now at the age of 48 better than I felt at the age of 15. They don't want you to know that they're drugging you, wanting the food, not for nutrition or value, but because you become addicted. Any foreign substance automatically activates the immune system, which means our bodies, when we eat this kind of food, they're fighting an unnecessary battle. So when the real battles of disease show up, the systems are too worn out by fighting these small battles every day from bad eating that they can't handle a virus when it shows up.
Is that real, y'all? Let me know.
Y'all remember the movie The Mist?
Yeah.
Is that not exactly what's going on with California right now? Is it not eerily similar? California is covered in radiation fog. Yeah, if you didn't hear me, I'll say it. A radiation fog is covering California. And it's in California now. But it's only a matter of time before the gust of wind sweep it everywhere. Not to mention the ring of fire that is kicking up all these toxins and ash and everything like that, which is where this fog is coming from. And it's only just getting started. People and animals having all types of crazy symptoms. Yep. We're gonna have to start paying for oxygen. Buckle up.
Okay, I haven't heard about that, y'all. Y'all let me know if that's true or not.
Who is this? He's supposed to be the most evil man in history. And to be honest with you, he don't look like a man to me. The hell is going on here? His name was Otto Matic. He was a lawyer in the 1900s, and he was known for never losing a case in his entire career. Of course he didn't lose, he's not human. And during his career, he made millions of dollars. How he did that? By sabotaging his opponents. You know they don't play fair. And that led to none of his opponents showing up in court. So you know what that means. He won by default. Now this shit was going on for years until other lawyers accused him for making their clients disappear. They caught on to him and started to realize that every time their clients faced this guy in court, right before the court date, they would never be seen again. And you already know they called the boys on him, but they had no evidence of what he was doing. So he couldn't be held responsible. So then they made up a sting operation and created a fake trial. And a defendant that they kept 24-hour surveillance on.
Y'all think that was a real thing, real cat, real story? Y'all let me know. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one, y'all.
How old were you when you realized you weren't supposed to keep your bread in its plastic bag? It's what causes mold. This entire time, I need you to share this video with everybody. Prepare to...
Huh? Is that true? I don't know, y'all. Kind of makes sense.
Be blown away and slightly disgusted. Man, can somebody get a picture comment of this face? Thank you. When it comes to storing bread, you need to take it out of...
What do you need to put it in something plastic?
Do you guys remember this scene from the movie Leave the World Behind? You know that movie, the one that the Obamas produced. You know the movie that had a giant boat that crashed, and then not too much longer after that movie came out, a giant boat crashed in Baltimore. Well, I couldn't help but notice that scene in that movie compared to what's happened recently in the past few days. And I also couldn't help notice that not too long after this scene where he is noticing a horrific plane crash, well, something else pops on the screen that just happened to catch my attention. And it's right after this. Here it is. A girl wearing a NASA t-shirt. And while seeing that NASA t-shirt made me think about the Challenger explosion, which was almost exactly 39 years to the day, which when you break it down, 39 or 3 plus 9, or 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. There's a lot of threes, and you know where else I found a lot of threes? With that plane crash, because that plane that crashed was supposed to land on runway 33. And even though the numbers have changed now, initial reports were that there were 60 passengers, and they had found 27 of them. So 60 minus 20. Ain't none of you ready for this one. How do I know? Because it messed me up for a good 23 hours. And for you youngins out there who might not know, this is Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player to ever live. Yes, better than LeBron. Michael Jordan, who won his 6th championship in the 6th month, in the 6th game with 6.6 seconds remaining. But this video isn't about numerology. I've done that video on how a 99 upside down is 66 and 2 times 3 is 66, and well, the Bulls franchise was started in 1966. But like I said, this video isn't about numerology. Wow. No, it's much more mind-bending than that. And it all starts with this video where Michael Jordan's arm seems like it stretches beyond human capabilities. And when I first saw this, I thought maybe it wasn't real. But now, I'm going to prove it to you that it is. First, you know how I always say they like to tell us the truth in plain sight? Well, have you ever seen the movie Space Jam?
What is this on the menu? Nah, son, ain't no way this is true. Nah, B! No! Are you kidding me? People are saying that that menu was from a restaurant in Connecticut. Do I really gotta tell you what kind of restaurant it is? Now, I don't know if people are playing around, but that looked like it was actually on that menu. And what's bugged out is that I'm still gonna go there to get food tonight. But what I get, you can't play with like that. I get plain lo mein, guys, and a wonton soup. Shut up! What do you get when you go there, huh? Shut up! Because if I'm not mistaken, it was right next to the sesame chicken. Remember? But what about the sweet and sour chicken? Remember? Oh, man. I don't know what's going on here, guys. And I don't know if that menu is real or not. This is what people are saying. That restaurant is in Connecticut. What restaurant is that? I have no idea. But what I do know is that this video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know if that menu is real or not. I heard it's in Connecticut. I don't know which restaurant in Connecticut, and if I did, I can't tell you. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think, because I got one up the block from my house, and I'm still going to go there.
Nah, it didn't say what I think it said.
It's the most terrible time of the year. All the shots turn.
Now, from what I heard, this commercial got banned because a lot of people had a negative reaction to it. I haven't got to see it, so I figure we'll watch it together. Tell you how I feel, and y'all leave in the comments how y'all feel. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only, so let's keep going.
To mayhem in sentiment space, and the dream we decorate your place. It's the most terrible time of the year. The roast burn to choke and the cookies burn too. Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo. It's the most terrible time of the year. So you bleed from the madness, the lights and the cheer. And hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
Oh, so this ad was made up entirely with AI? That's diabolical. But the crazy thing about it, they did drop the ad before they retracted and took it off. But how y'all feel about that? Most terrible time of the year? I mean, I don't know, y'all. It does nothing for me one way or the other. All right, y'all. That's what we're gonna shut this one down at. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Anything you guys might want to see me react to. And until next time, y'all stay safe out here in these streets.